What's up, V2 crew? This is Unknown here, coming at you with another episode. Trophy achievement systems, the good, the bad, and the cringe. And today we're going to discuss how these trophy and achievement lists can give you a log of your gaming history, at least for that certain console or system. Now, the fact that most games nowadays do have trophy or achievement lists tied to them, it does show you what you played, all the games that you played on that system. This also spans through multiple console generations at this point. So you have quite the backlog. So quite the story that can be expressed through scrolling down through your list of the games and then clicking on that game, bringing up the trophy achievement list for that game. A few things to note here. It could remind you of memories of the time, and this is, well, it could be for better, it could be for worse. While playing the game, like in-game memories could be sparked, rekindled. You can reminisce over the time that you played Battlefield 1577 or what have you. Yeah, like I said, it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, could be have been a great game for you. Maybe it was a humorous game. Like, oh man, that game was awfully bad in a funny way. Or it could be, oh, that game was so amazing. I remember playing that game. And then also too, speaking of memories, this could also apply to what kind of was going on in your life at the time that you played that game. Maybe you played that game in college, and then that kind of reminds you of those college days, or that semester, or your college dorm room because you played it in your college dorm room. And I actually was I was thinking about my list of games I played, and this was hitting me kind of hard too, with all the memories that came flowing back. A lot of games that I forgot I played, and then I looked at them and I was like, oh, I remember that one. And then, oh, I played that one while I was studying for exam number X. So it was kind of powerful in the fact that it was reminding me of earlier times. And then also too, not only the games, but if you looked at specific trophies or achievements, you would recall how terrible or fun that was to do. Oh, this thing was glitched. I had to do this 10 times. It was miserable. Absolutely miserable. Or maybe it was really enjoyable. Maybe it was like 1,000 hour grind with logs that you did that. Kind of similar if those trophies or achievements required NP boosting. You might remember certain characters that you met. Um, Maybe I shouldn't call them characters. People you met online in order to accomplish those. That could be also better or worse. Maybe they were jerks. Maybe they became like your best friend. Now, I guess if they're your best friend, you probably wouldn't have to go recall them through the game because you'd know them quite well outside the game. Another thing about having a list is that you recall if you played a certain stack of the game. So this would come into play for people that like stacking the games, like getting as many of those trophies and achievements as they can so they play the same game multiple times, or they play the game again to get the achievements again because they really enjoyed it and they're a big fan of the game. I covered this in more in depth in another episode, so I won't go too far into it, but it does help you keep track of what regions you've played because some games have these weird regions, like Korean. Like I said earlier, it does potentially span even multiple console generations at this point. Also, you can go and see what games you have yet to complete. It kind of makes a little backlog for you if you start up a game, even if you have like 0% list. I did know some people that would do this. They would just load up a game, not even earn the trophies or achievements, but it would put it on their list so they would have a backlog of things that they could go back to. There is that as well. And then also, it can log if you've completed a series. I know there's some websites that actually kind of filter this so that you can try to complete a series and make that one your goals. So if a game has 15 games in the series, as spin-offs or not, you can go back, look, see what you've done, see which ones you have yet to complete, and then use those websites and filter on it, and it'll show you what piece of that series you haven't done yet. Anyways, this was a little episode on the backlog or logging of your gaming history. I guess you can also share it with people. You can share it with friends and say, hey, look, I completed all of the Neptunia games. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you have any things on this topic that I left out, please comment down below. You would like to suggest future topics, I am open to suggestions. Also, let me know. And if you would like and subscribe, that would be appreciated. Show that you want me to make more of these and make more videos. And with that being said, everybody have a good night, good morning. Enjoy your games. Spread that positivity. You do you. Be your V2.